Listen up, you lot. Are you tired of feeling like you're stuck in a culinary purgatory when those snack cravings hit on keto? It's time to ditch the bland celery sticks and tasteless diet bars. You deserve better, and frankly, so do your taste buds. Having easy keto snacks at your fingertips is like having a secret weapon against cravings. It's the difference between staying on track with your goals and diving headfirst into a mountain of carbs. We're talking about conquering those cravings with flavor and satisfaction. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 easy keto snacks that are so delicious, you'll want to kick those unhealthy cravings to the curb for good. Get your aprons on, and let's get cooking. First up, we're tackling a classic snack, transformed into a keto masterpiece, Keto Cheese Chips. These aren't just any cheese chips. They're the ultimate low-carb, high-flavor snack that will satisfy your cravings without derailing your diet. Now, don't think you can get away with tossing a bag of that orange processed rubbish in the oven. We're aiming for quality here, folks. We're using real cheese here. None of that artificial nonsense. The difference in taste and texture is night and day. Start with a good quality cheddar grated finely. The finer the grate, the more evenly it will melt and crisp up. Spread it thin on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, you hear me? This step is crucial for achieving that perfect chip texture. Parchment paper, crucial for preventing sticking and ensuring those chips crisp up beautifully. Without it, you'll end up with a sticky mess. Now, the oven is where most of you Muppets go wrong. It's not just about heat, it's about control. Low and slow is the key. Patience is your best friend here. Too high a heat, and you'll end up with a burnt, cheesy mess. Nobody wants that. We're aiming for golden brown perfection, with crispy edges that will have you coming back for more. The color is your indicator of doneness. Keep a close eye on them, about 10 to 12 minutes should do the trick. But remember, ovens can vary, so watch them closely. Once they're cool, break them into chip-sized pieces. This is where you can get creative with the size and shape. And for the love of all that is holy, let them cool completely before you even think about munching. This step is non-negotiable. Otherwise, you'll end up with a soggy, cheesy disaster. Trust me, it's worth the wait. Store these beauties in an airtight container at room temperature. They'll stay crisp and delicious for a couple of days. They'll last for a couple of days, but let's be honest, they'll be gone long before then. They're that good. This is your go-to snack for when those cravings for something salty and crunchy hit, perfect for any time of the day. They're perfect for dipping in guacamole, salsa, or even just enjoying on their own. The versatility of these chips is unmatched. Remember, precision is key here. Every step matters, from the grating to the baking. Follow my instructions, and you'll be rewarded with a snack that's worthy of a Michelin star kitchen. Yes, they're that impressive. Don't even think about cutting corners, or you'll face my wrath. Perfection takes time and effort, but the results are so worth it. Next up, we're diving into a breakfast staple given a keto makeover, Avocado Egg Cups. Don't let the simplicity fool you. These little beauties are packed with nutrients and flavor that will fuel your day. Start by having a ripe avocado. Not too ripe, mind you, or you'll end up with a mushy mess. Scoop out a little bit of the avocado flesh from the center to make room for the egg. Crack an egg directly into each avocado half, being careful not to break the yolk. Now this is where some of you donkeys trip up. You need to bake these low and slow to ensure the egg white sets properly without overcooking the yolk. We're aiming for a soft, runny yolk that will ooze out with every bite. Season with salt, pepper, and a pinch of chili flakes for an extra kick. Pop them in a preheated oven at around 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes. Keep a close eye on them, as oven temperatures can vary. Once the egg whites are set and the yolks are still gloriously runny, take them out of the oven and let them cool slightly. Garnish with some fresh herbs, a sprinkle of cheese, or even a dollop of sour cream for an extra touch of indulgence. Storage is simple. Let them cool completely and store them in an airtight container in the refrigerator. They'll keep for a couple of days, but honestly, they're so delicious, you'll devour them in one sitting. All right, you lot, let's move on to a snack that's as simple as it gets. Nut Butter Celery Sticks. This snack is not only easy to make, but also incredibly versatile and nutritious. But don't think for a minute that simple means boring. We're going to take this humble snack and turn it into something extraordinary. We're going to elevate this classic to new heights of flavor and satisfaction. Imagine a snack that's crunchy, creamy, and packed with nutrients. First things first, ditch that processed, sugar-laden peanut butter you've got hiding in your pantry. It's time to upgrade to something healthier and tastier. We're using natural nut butter here, with no added sugars or oils. This means you're getting all the goodness of the nuts without any of the unnecessary additives. Almond butter, cashew butter, even macadamia nut butter if you're feeling fancy. Each type of nut butter brings its own unique flavor and texture to the table. I know, celery gets a bad rap for being bland and boring. But trust me, when paired with the right nut butter, it's a match made in culinary heaven. Choose celery stalks that are crisp and fresh, with vibrant green leaves. The fresher the celery, the better the crunch. Cut the celery stalks into manageable sticks, about 3 to 4 inches long. This size is perfect for snacking and ensures you get a good balance of celery and nut butter in each bite. Spread a generous dollop of nut butter onto each celery stick, making sure to get it into all the little grooves. This ensures every bite is packed with flavor. And for the love of all that is holy, don't you dare overfill those celery sticks. We don't want a soggy mess. The key is to find the right balance. Now, here's where you can get creative. This is your chance to personalize your snack and make it truly your own. Sprinkle some chia seeds, flax seeds, or even hemp seeds on top for an extra nutritional boost. These seeds add a nice crunch and are packed with omega-3 fatty acids. Add a few slices of strawberries or blueberries for a touch of sweetness. The fruit pairs beautifully with the nut butter and adds a burst of flavor. Or go all out and sprinkle on some chopped nuts for added crunch. You can use the same type of nuts as your nut butter or mix it up with different varieties. Store your nut butter celery sticks in an airtight container in the refrigerator. This keeps them fresh and crunchy for when you're ready to snack. They'll keep for a couple of days, but honestly, they're so addictive you'll polish them off in no time. This snack is perfect for meal prep, so you always have a healthy option on hand. Whether you're looking for a quick snack, a healthy treat for the kids, or a nutritious addition to your lunchbox, nut butter celery sticks are the way to go. So go ahead, give this classic snack a modern twist and enjoy the deliciousness. Happy snacking! Listen up, you lot. We're about to dive into the world of Keto Fat Bombs, those little bites of energy that'll send your taste buds soaring and keep you feeling full and satisfied. Don't think for a minute that these are your average, boring energy bars. We're talking about flavor explosions packed with healthy fats and deliciousness. Now, the beauty of Fat Bombs lies in their versatility. You can customize them to your heart's content using a variety of ingredients like nut butters, coconut oil, cocoa powder, seeds, and low-carb sweeteners. Get creative and experiment with different flavor combinations. The key to a good fat bomb is the right ratio of ingredients. Too much coconut oil, and you'll end up with a greasy mess. Not enough sweetener, and you'll be left with a bland disappointment. Follow the recipe closely, and you'll be rewarded with fat bombs that are both delicious and satisfying. Once you've mixed your ingredients, pour the mixture into silicone molds or line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Pop them in the freezer for at least 30 minutes to allow them to set properly. Once they're firm, store them in an airtight container in the freezer. Fat bombs are the perfect snack to have on hand when you're feeling peckish or need a quick energy boost. They're also great for satisfying those sweet cravings without kicking you out of ketosis. Finally, let's talk about the king of all dips, guacamole. But not just any guacamole, we're talking about keto guacamole, packed with flavor and perfect for dipping those delicious keto cheese chips we made earlier. This guacamole is not only a treat for your taste buds, but also a powerhouse of healthy fats, making it an ideal choice for anyone following a ketogenic diet. Now, the key to a good guacamole is using ripe avocados. Not too ripe, mind you, or you'll end up with a mushy mess. Gently press the avocado. It should yield slightly to pressure. If it feels too soft, it's overripe. And if it's too firm, it needs more time to ripen. The perfect avocado will have a slight give when you press it gently with your thumb. Scoop out the flesh and mash it with a fork, leaving some chunks for texture. This step is crucial because the texture of your guacamole can make or break the dish. Next, add in your flavorings. Finely chopped red onion, diced tomatoes, fresh cilantro, a squeeze of lime juice, and a pinch of salt. These ingredients not only add flavor but also bring a burst of color to your guacamole, making it visually appealing. Some people like to add jalapeno for a bit of heat, but that's entirely up to you. Remember, we're not making a salsa here, so don't go overboard with the tomatoes and onions. Mix everything together gently, making sure not to overmix. Overmixing can turn your guacamole into a paste, which is not what we're aiming for. The goal is to have a chunky, flavorful dip that has a bit of bite to it. You want the guacamole to be chunky, not smooth like baby food. Taste and adjust the seasonings as needed. Remember, you can always add more, but you can't take it away once it's in there. If you feel it needs a bit more lime juice or salt, add it gradually and taste as you go. This ensures that you get the perfect balance of flavors. Now, here's a little trick to prevent your guacamole from turning brown. Press a piece of plastic wrap directly onto the surface of the guacamole, making sure there are no air bubbles. This creates a barrier between the guacamole and the air, which slows down the oxidation process. This will prevent oxidation and keep your guacamole looking fresh and green. Store your keto guacamole in an airtight container in the refrigerator. It'll keep for a couple of days, but honestly, it's so good it won't last that long. If you find yourself with leftovers, consider using it as a spread on your keto-friendly sandwiches or as a topping for grilled meats. The possibilities are endless, and each bite will remind you why this keto guacamole truly is the holy grail of dips. There you have it, you lot. 5 easy keto snacks that will revolutionize your snacking game. No more boring celery sticks or tasteless diet bars. These snacks are packed with flavor, nutrients, and will keep you feeling full and satisfied. Now I want to see your culinary creations. Don't be shy, share your snack masterpieces with me in the comments below. And while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more delicious and easy keto recipes. Next time, we'll be tackling easy keto recipes for beginners. So if you're just starting your keto journey or looking for some simple and delicious meal ideas, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates.